Welcome to the first ever Flowrite demo. Keep in mind that we're still in private. We will be launching actually already on Thursday this week, but wanted you to know about this among the first. So what Flowrite is, it's a writing engine built partly on top of OpenAI's GPT-3, and it lets you turn short sentences and sequences of words into full-length emails, posts, messages, and basically any written content on the web. We've been building this for the past few weeks with my co-founder Carlos, and for the demo purposes we created this little sandbox version of the product. Eventually Flowrite will plug into your browser, so this is not the UI where it will be used in production, but will hopefully give you a picture of what we're up to. So the first use case I want to show you is email. So here's an example of some random email I received while I was still working at QS. And you know, at QS we really want to be top-notch at customer service, but it also takes a heck of a lot of time to draft all the intros and outros and the actual response and scheduling a meeting, etc. So what I can do when I have Flowrite installed is to just write the main points I want to say, like this. Then you can imagine this being the interface of whichever email client you're using. Flowrite automatically recognizes the context, and it's able to generate a professional looking message that follows your personal tone of voice. And keep in mind that this is not some email template we're using. The message is completely AI generated, so it can actually vary quite a bit every time. In addition to replies, the product works for any scenarios within email. For example, cold outreach. So if you're asking for a favor or a sale or introducing yourself, that's perfectly doable with Flowrite. Let me show you. So here's an example from a couple weeks back when we were looking to get our production review by OpenAI done by Friday. So I used Flowrite to turn this into this. And in case I wanted to send a follow-up / reminder, I can do that super easily by answering my previously sent message with just one line of text. So that's it for email. Now, obviously, most of these use cases apply to messaging as well. So you could imagine Flowrite being used, for example, on Slack and Teams for internal comms with your team or your customers. The second use case is content creation. For example, creating an outline for a blog post, writing an announcement for social media, or any content that you just have difficult time putting into words. So let's say that I wanted to create a blog post about the recent developments in AI. Here's what I could start up with. Or about the advantages of scaling a company organically versus with venture capital. And lastly, as we are currently preparing for our this week's launch, we've been starting to draft our marketing content. So here's an example of doing that as well. As you can see, it's not perfectly accurate yet, but does the job, and with a couple of edits, you should be good to go. So that's it for the demo. As I mentioned, we will be going live on Thursday. So if you're curious to hear more, please just message me and make sure to join our waitlist at flowrite.com. Thanks.